Hey, I'm Rita Cook.
Hi, I'm Terry Murphy.
And we are doing a special edition of ECP TV, and we'll probably throw this up on In Lies the Truth as well, because we're hoping that you're watching both of them. But we're going to talk today about something that happened. We had talked about in the past your friend who had her dog, the dog attack mauled. Her dog actually got killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Plano. Well, supposedly there's something that's going to be happening with that, but we're not really sure because I don't think Texas is in its legislative special session right now, so it'll take another 2025 before anything can pass for the governor's desk, and I think that the city of Plano didn't seem very interested in doing anything to help Gabby's law.
Yeah.
So we will see what happens with that. But Terry actually had an incident at your house this past Sunday where he experienced this and somebody died. And do you want to tell people about it? Because this was in Ferris, Texas, and we're going to show a picture of the dogs, but I just want to say it's not the dogs, it's the owners.
Yeah.
And the police knew these dogs.
And not somebody died, my cat.
Well, that is somebody.
Yeah,
That's a family member. Luna is her
gotta
name.
clarify
actually.
that.
Well, I just want to say that,
Really...
but you know what? An animal died, and they're family members, okay?
Sure.
So, you want to talk about it for a second?
Well, yeah, and it brings up a lot of stuff, but basically I was woke up with two very big pit bull mastiff brindles cornering my cat in my front yard, and when I ran out to handle the situation and run them off, my cat took off. They chased right after it immediately, getting it and killing it, and I was right there in the middle of it, fighting these dogs. Luckily, they didn't turn on me, but the problem is when do they differentiate between a little kid that just got out of the car running up to the house or out walking? Somebody's out walking. There's some people that walked by my house. You saw them the other day. And
with a dog and a baby.
Baby, the family, a dog. And if they attack that dog, then the baby could get in it.
I don't even want to think about how
do they differentiate between a baby, an infant, a child, a young child, or another animal? So,
well, I mean, the thing about the dogs too is that they were very nice. You were beating the crap out of them, and they were just bouncing around like, "Hey, Dad," and they were like you said, and you're on blood thinners, so you were bleeding from the cat. But you said that the dogs were like just really cheery after they killed the cat. They wanted to be your best friend.
Yeah.
The police were called. They came out very quickly. Kudos to the Ferris Police Department. The animal control was not in because it was a Sunday, but the police came out.
And they knew the dogs.
They knew the dogs. They knew the dogs. So what happens?
Repeat offenders.
They get citation. Now, the dogs we do not think deserves to die. The owners need to be, and I'm not just saying this about these owners. Every owner that cannot handle its dog needs to be held responsible in some way, more than $100 citation, because that dog getting out, because if it kills somebody, even a child, that's murder. That's murder.
Yep.
I mean, it's murder that they killed your pet. Quite frankly, that's murder to me. It really, 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 really bothers me because, of course, the dogs will be the one to be blamed and not the owners.
Yeah, and how are they getting out? I mean, are they digging under a fence, climbing over it, or just a poorly constructed fence? That needs to be addressed. And if they can't keep the dogs contained in that area, then they don't need to have the dogs.
And we're showing a picture of the dogs behind us, not because we are wanting to harm the dogs, okay? I want people to know that if you see these dogs in your neighborhood, they're friendly dogs, but they're not friendly if there's something small and something might be running or something, and that could be a child, and it could be your child outside.
Yep.
And so I'm just saying, I mean, these owners need to be made aware that this happened, and they need to figure out what they're going to do to make sure that their dogs don't get hit, because they were right by the highway too. But clearly, unless you're just really, really unaware of what the heck's going on, if you don't care if your dog gets hit by a car on the highway because you don't care enough to keep it in your house or in the gate. You have 3 dogs. How many times have they gotten out? 0?
Well, a couple.
Okay. How did they get out?
Bad gate.
Okay. And then you fixed it.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. There's a lot of things that can happen, and it only takes 1 second for your life to change.
And we do understand that dogs can get out, because mine got out. Well, mine aren't very big, mean dogs.
Well, you have a pit bull, so if you're a pit bull, and your pit bull does not like other dogs necessarily, so your pit bull could be pretty aggressive, but they like cats. But you don't know. You don't know this stuff.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, an innocent cat died that did not deserve to die. And, Luna was her name, and bless her. So I just want everybody to know in Ferris and overall that it's not even safe to go running anymore because you don't know what's going to attack you.
It's happening everywhere, and it's really traumatic when it happens to you.
And you could have really been injured because of your blood thinning.
If they had turned on me and attacked me, it would have been
the end of you.
the end. Yeah.
Because those dogs were badass looking.
They were.
All right, so anyway, please share with your neighbors. Think about your own pets and don't let them out, and love the animals that you have or don't have them. That's all I can say. Okay? And I hope Gabby's Law passes. And I hope that something happens with this in Plano because that woman is heartbroken for the rest of her life about her dog.
I think 54 people die every year from vicious dog attacks.
In the United States?
Yeah.
That's not necessary. And I know that Governor Abbott did not sign the bill that the San Antonio state rep tried to pass where the veteran got killed by a dog. There was some boo-ha-ha going on with the politics in our state, so the constituents get to be the ones that get hurt. Anyway, okay, I'm Rita Cook.
Terry Murphy.
And we are ECP TV and possibly Analyze the Truth, so watch both of us. Okay.